You and Fat Joe, everything good with y'all?
Yes. But I heard Fat Joe say that before Biggie and R. Kelly did a song, Fat Joe was the only one did a song with R. Kelly. And I did Home Alone before Fat Joe did records with R. Kelly. He was like, yo, I was the only one. No, I love Fat Joe. I saw Fat Joe at Rock the Bells, and he was like, yo, let's just back up a little bit. Big Pun and Fat Joe was always close to me and Redman. You know what I'm saying? Cuban Link is my friend, my good brother. So me, Cuban Link, and Big Pun was like very close in camaraderie and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that Joe, I feel like at times he may remember, may not, because he's at a point in his life where he don't remember, but he didn't show Keith Murray the love that I showed him at all times. As calling the High 97, talking to him on the radio, he shunned me. And I told Eric, and I was like, boss, nah, don't tell him. Don't tell him. But I saw him at Rock the Bells, and he was like, yo, Keith Murray. He told the security, because security was really shitty with me. And all I wanted to do was sit on the side and watch the show, and I had the band and just watch the show. I wasn't asking to rock the mic or nothing. I just wanted to watch the show, but they made it very hard for me to sit in a corner by myself and watch the show like I always loved to do. So he was like, Keith Murray, he's the baddest rapper. You know, Fat Joe, I love Joe. That's my guy. I love him. But at the same time, I think he's just over, you know, he's just the Don. He's the Don. That's all I can say. He's the Don.
The rap battle between you and Fredro Starr. A lot of people say you lost that battle, man. What happened, yo, from your point of view?
Well, it was the organization asked us to do it. That is one of the stigmas that I have because it was gonna happen in Atlanta. We was in Atlanta. Sticky Fingers wasn't there. It was me and Fredro, and we was gonna do it. The people who had supposed to pay us didn't pay us, so we didn't do it. And then a year later, they came back to us. So I was waiting 45 minutes to get into the place, and then I was in the place, and I waited 4 hours. I checked it. And in my mind, I'm not thinking, yo, Murray, sit here and go deliver. So I started drinking, smoking, and then I wasn't coherent when I got to the microphone 4 hours later. And so DJ, who was over there? It was Rock Welder, and it was another DJ. And they didn't have the order right. So it was like 4 hours and 45 minutes shit show. And now the agencies is saying, well, my manager is saying that is an issue right there to think that Keith Murray is a liability. When Keith Murray is not a liability, he's an asset to the hip hop community and the hip hop culture, and to further what Def Squad, Redman, Eric Sermon, Little Jamal, LOD has come to be known as in the music industry. So I'm glad you asked that question and we can get that out the way, because I'm about my business and I'm not about I can go, you know, I'm not about putting things at my age anyway about being a liability. It took 45 minutes to get in the building, 4 hours to get to the stage, and I was drinking and smoking, and I wasn't myself when I grabbed the microphone, and then it is affecting Keith Murray, my songs when I go to the agencies now. That was a battle. So it's tying over. So I'm here to tell the agency that I'm not, I'm practicing sobriety now. And I'm not, this is my life. This is my job. You know what I'm saying? This is how I feed my family. So don't judge this book by its cover just because of that. I mean, no. Shout out to Fredro and Sticky Fingers and Onyx. I love them. Those are my brothers. It was a moment that happened, and there's a black cloud that I need to get over, and I need to show and prove myself to know that I rock on stage. You put Keith Murray in that show, Keith Murray get busy. When you pay your $1 to come see Keith Murray, you're gonna get a show and you're gonna walk away with a high-powered hour of rocking. And whatever room I step into, I'm cordial. I can put on a suit and be easy and relaxed, or I can rock and roll and they can have a mosh pit, whatever I'm walking into. So my manager, Rick Aaron, and the agency will deal with that, and that's where that's at.